All right, many times I will make a video to help those of you who may have been absent and you missed something important. So it's definitely a way for you to kind of hear the instruction that you missed in class if you were absent. I also make videos in case I went too fast in class and you wanted to listen to the direction again. Or maybe it was confusing and it was difficult. So sometimes you can watch a video that I make to listen to the lesson retaught for better understanding. So absent, I went too fast and you want to hear it again for clarification, or it was challenging and difficult and you want it retaught. Those are usually the three really good reasons to watch the videos I make. Since we set our binder up today, if for some reason you were absent or I went too fast, or perhaps you didn't have the supplies needed since I quickly did this the second day of school, I understand that maybe you didn't have all your materials ready. So you can set it up over the weekend because you'll have this video to help you. So these are the things that you need to have as we talked about in class. You need to have a binder. I think 1.5, certainly not any bigger than 2 inch. 2 inches is almost too big. So I think 1.5, to be honest with you, is perfect. You're going to want a very thin, small spiral notebook that has the 3 holes so that you can attach it inside the binder. These are referred to as a one subject spiral notebook. So you're going to want to get a 1 subject spiral notebook, and you're also going to want some loose leaf paper to use throughout the school year, and the 5 subject dividers that have those tabs on the side. We'll be using those. So those are the 4 items that you need in order to put your binder together with me in this video right now. I would love to encourage you to get the binder that has that clear kind of pocket protector that enables you to put paper down in there. You will keep your passes that I give you. Everybody gets a strip of 6 passes, and you may use those each trimester. When your passes are gone, they are gone. So in order for you to use a restroom, perhaps let's say you used all of your passes up and you come to me and you say, I have to use the restroom, it's an emergency. I will then tell you if it's an emergency, then you definitely may leave, but you will have to sign the tardy clipboard and take a tardy. That's the only way you'll be able to use additional restroom passes. So use them wisely. I would not use one of these passes unless it was an emergency. These, in my opinion, should be saved only for emergencies so that you don't have to take a tardy. A lot of kids will burn and waste these as soon as they get them as just a way to get out of class. And to me, that's silly, because when you do have an emergency, you're going to want it. Okay, so by having that protector on the binder, people usually put their passes in there, because what good are your passes if they are in your locker? Without the strip of passes, you won't be able to leave my classroom. So if you keep it in that clear protector of your binder, you're going to always have your passes with you in class, which is where you need them to be. The other reason why we love using this clear protector on the binder is because you can put the bell ringer bingo card, and that is the only way you can get extra credit in my class. And there is a separate video for how to do the extra credit. I'm not going to go into details with this binder video. That is a different subject for a different video. But anyways, we use the clear protector to keep really important papers in. So if you have the August bingo card and you have your purple passes, you can go ahead and slide those into the binder where I told you to put them. When you open up the binder, you're going to go ahead and put your 5 subject tabs inside, and I'll show you how to label those in just a second. On the other side, hopefully you have a binder that has a pocket. In the pocket, I want you to keep your spiral notebook. You can just sort of shove that down in there. That's usually the best place for it. Yes, it does have 3 rings, so you could also put that binder in the 3 rings right there in that area if you would prefer to use the pocket for other things. To each their own, so you get to make that choice for right now. This right here, the spiral notebook, is used every single day, and you will use that when we work on the bell ringer. The bell ringer is located up near the homework board, right next to it. And again, the bell ringer has a different video that explains how to do it, but not this video. But just, for recognition right now, you use the spiral notebook every single day when you work on the bell ringer in class. All right, let's talk about those 5 divider tabs. There are 5. You need to label the first one in this order, please. VIP, that stands for very important papers. Papers that maybe we start one day and we didn't get to finish. So I'll tell you to put it in VIP, and then when you walk in the next day, when I have already started to teach and I have that paper out and I told you, go get it, it's in VIP, you won't spend 10 minutes looking for it. You'll flip to VIP and it will be there. I teach quickly because I try to get all of the teaching done in class. I don't want you to have homework. I will not wait for you while you look for a paper because you're unorganized. I have 27 other students who found it and are ready to go. So they obviously will take the initiative because they're organized, and I don't want to waste their time while you look for a piece of paper because you didn't place it where I told you to. So these tabs are actually very important for your success in my classroom. Please make them. 2, the second tab will be called Notes. I don't make you copy notes off of the board. I will always pass out the notes to you, but you will place them here. When we read a novel in class, any papers that go with that will be placed in the novel section. And the information section, if I find that I'm passing out anything that you need to save that's relative either for Team C or just information that your parents might need, information for my class, this is pretty a generic tab that lots of things can go in there depending on what I need to use it for. Progress will be the 5th and final tab, where you will use and keep a lot of tracker like data sheets for how you're doing in my class, anywhere from using the iReady program or just assessments in my room. But in here, in the area that's progress, that's where you will keep track of how you're doing in my room. In addition to the binder, I also would encourage you to have a plastic, not paper, because the paper will rip throughout the year. If you get a plastic folder and label it homework folder, you can use this for every single class. I also encourage my students to help them stay organized to get a zipper type pouch so that you can keep your earbuds, highlighters, pencils, your calculator, pretty much all the little supplies that you might need. Most students find this very valuable for pencil, earbuds, and their calculator, but you can keep highlighters and other things in there as well. But this too would stay with your homework folder because these 2 items will go with you to every single class. You'll never put these 2 things in your locker. They'll stay with you at all times. As you can see, these are the sorts of things that you would keep in here. You need earbuds for every classroom. Pencils, you definitely don't want to ask a teacher for a pencil that shows that you're unprepared. I would ask a friend next to you for a pencil before I would ever ask my teacher. You don't want to bring that attention to yourself. I've seen kids use glue sticks, Post-its, highlighters, all kinds of things you can keep here in your pouch so that you have the supplies that you need for class. In the homework folder, I have kids often label one side to do and the other side done. So as you go to your first period class, if you have homework, you'll put it here. Then let's say you go to your second period class and you also have homework, you'll put it in there. Maybe you don't have any your third, nothing fourth, fifth. You get to 7th period, that teacher gives you some homework, you put it in here. You go home that night and you work on these assignments. As you get them done, they will then go into the done side, right? So by the time you go to sleep, your 3 assignments that were over here have moved over to here. Then you wake up, you go to school, and you go to your first period class, and you take out your homework and you hand it into the teacher. Then you go to that second period class, give her that paper, and then go to your 7th period teacher and give them that paper. And you are organized and you are ready, and you never have to hear, or the teacher doesn't have to hear, I left my homework in my locker, because then you'd have to use one of your 6 passes to go and get it, and I would not want to waste a pass on being unorganized. So the homework folder really does save students. All right, so in a nutshell, these are, you need the 4 things right here for my class, and I am strongly recommending that you get these items that you would carry throughout the day with you. These are my suggestions and tips for you to be organized. Take them or leave them. You will figure this out.